Hello, ladies. How are you? And if there are some gentlemen watching, hello to you too. All right, this is Leslie Denman, your life purpose and success coach, and I want to talk to you today about that how that small thinking that you have really kills your big dreams. Right, the small thinking that kills big dreams. Right now, you have something. We are in what the last quarter of 2020. And how you think about that determines what's going to happen within this last quarter, these next 30, 60, and 90 days of 2020. And I had talked to a couple of amazing women, and I had to challenge them to think about how they're thinking. And I figured, let me just come on here and have this conversation with you just in case you are just as guilty. Because this kind of thinking will kill your big dreams every single time. There is this thing called metacognitive. It's the thinking about how you're thinking, metacognitive thinking. And that's the level that we have to get to if we really are serious about success. Think about how you're thinking. Now, tell me if this sounds like you. You have this business that you started and you really want it to be successful. Someone asks you about your business and you say, oh, I have this little, or it's not, right now I'm just starting out. All of these clauses that will stop your success right in its tracks. And when I hear that as a coach, I cringe and I'm like, stop saying that. Your small business. If you say that it's small, you're confessing that it's small, and that's all you're ever going to get. No one cares. They just want to know if you're able to solve the problem that they have. And so you got to get that type of thinking out of your head. Start thinking about how you're thinking about your business. So are you guilty of that? I know I was. I was guilty, but only for a minute because I had to. When I understood this whole concept of metacognitive thinking, I immediately shifted. I'll never forget, I was doing a presentation about the nonprofit that I provide leadership to, Girls Living Life on Purpose. And they were asking me some questions about it. And I was delivering a presentation for the mentoring program. And I was talking about my team. I was talking about the mentors. I was talking about just all aspects of the program. And they were like, great, And so we were invited in. Now, then someone actually called the office one day and I answered the phone. And they were like, may I say, I'm looking to speak with Leslie Denman, the ED. I said, this is Leslie. They were like, oh my God, I can't believe I got you. And I was thinking to myself, okay, now if you call and ask to speak to the mentor, the executive assistant, and the facilitator, and the program coordinator, program manager, you're going to get me too, right? But and you know why I felt that way? Because it wasn't no one's business. If I knew that I could deliver the services the way that I said I was going to deliver them, then it was not small in anyone's eyes but mine if I chose to see it that way. And that's what I want you to get to, that place where you're like, you know what? It doesn't matter if you don't have the whole team, because I had volunteers. I had family members that wanted to help. So I had my team. It doesn't matter if the team was paid or not paid. It is all about how you think about that. And so that's what I want you to think about right now. How are you thinking about your business? If it's small, so what? There is a small business association. You see them sitting around talking about, oh, we just small. No. And you have to change that. That's going to kill your big dreams every single time. Now, I know it might have felt like I went on a rant about that, but I'm really passionate about that because just that slight shift in your thinking will pay huge dividends in how you begin to attract success, clients into your business. You have a side hustle. The minute you filled out that DBA or file for your LLC you became a business, you became a CEO, you became a grown Black woman handling her business. Act like that. Because those small thinking ideas and thoughts, they're going to kill it every single time. So I want you to think about how you're thinking about your business, how you're thinking about your next steps. how you're thinking about how you show up in the world. It doesn't matter if you're just starting out or not, because the business is all about the solution that you are providing. And if you're confident in that, that's the hardest part. When you know that you can deliver on your promises and get those desired outcomes and provide that transformation, honey, that is it. So I wanted to just pop in for a second, y'all. Sorry, I just wanted to pop in and let me see. I think I got some comments. Y'all get so excited that I know. Hey, Patrice, thank you, honey. Hey, my daughter Nicoria. Hey, thank you. I get so excited about it because I had this conversation with a coaching client, and I was just like, I just had to stop. Like, stop. We just got to stop right here. And we got to address this. And she was like, you know what? I really do have to own that, because I shrink down. And we have to stop that. It doesn't matter that you don't have it all figured out. It doesn't matter. All you're responsible for is the next best step. And if you keep taking the next best step, everything will work out. And before you know it, you're going to look back on the day that you were thinking about what you were thinking about and say, you know what? I thought this into existence. And that's a beautiful thing. Okay. Now, let me talk to you about another opportunity, right? Because I'm excited, and I just want to make sure you get this while we are all here. Listen, the Success Sisters Inner Circle. That's where I do most of my coaching, right? One-on-one and in group coaching form. Now, normally it is $27 a month to get into the inner circle. But because this is the last quarter, and I know that many of us, this pandemic has all of us in different places, financially, emotionally, and everything. But I want to help you finish strong. So what I've done is, for the next 90 days, you can join the Success Inner Circle for $27. Yep, all 3 months, just $27. So that I want to help you do 3 things over these next 90 days, so that you can go into 2021 hitting the ground running and not thinking and wishing. Because as 2020 showed us, we have no idea what's going to happen. But we can be as prepared as we can. And so and I know this is what I know, that if you have 3 things together going into 2021, you are positioned to succeed. Number 1, clarity of purpose. Right? If you know what it is that you want and why, you're ready. All right. Number 2, if you know what your message is and you know who needs to hear it, you're ready. Right. And then if you know how to put those 2 together to create success and monetize that to create additional streams of income, you're ready. And so for the next 90 days, that's all that we're focusing on in the Success Sisters Inner Circle. The month of September, we've already gotten started. We're talking about clarity of purpose. What is it that you really want? Not just general life purpose. No, we're talking about over the next 30, 60, 90 days, so that you can focus on that in 2021. And then your message. What is it that you want to say? What problem do you want to solve, and who needs to hear it? That's what we're focusing on in October. And then in November, we're going to put all of that together so that you can create your USF, your unique selling formula. See, all of us have different ways in which we can reach the masses. We have a unique gift and a unique style in how we do what we do. And I want to help you create yours so that you can have a good plan of execution going into 2021. Now, if that sounds like you, and you know that you're all over the place right now, you know that you kind of push pause on some things because you're waiting on the right time, and we never know what's going to happen. Listen, you guys, we have to understand that this may very well be our new normal. There is no need for you to wait for anything else. It's time for you to get into action, and we're going to have to adjust. We're not new to pandemic. We may be new, but we've had the Great Depression. We've had all kind of outbreaks in the past, and they survived, and we're going to survive. But each way, it's like, how are you going to emerge out of this? Are you going to emerge still waiting and thinking, or are you going to emerge in action? Okay, that's what I want to say. So if you want to do that, the promo code is, what is the promo code? Finish strong. I forgot that quick. Finish strong, all uppercase. Now, I got to admit, I can't remember if I put a space in there or not. So do finish strong, all one word, all uppercase, or do finish space strong all uppercase. I do know it's all uppercase, okay? And you can go to grownblackwomansuccess.com and sign up. Now, this is an opportunity. This is not me really selling. This is about me helping you because y'all, we got to go and do this. I'm not being funny, but we've got to go and do this. We've got to quit waiting, not just for us, but for the young girls that are watching. They have dreams and they need to see us in action so that they can believe that it's possible for them. You may not be called to the masses. You may be called to a particular group, your neighborhood, your community, but you're called. And it's time for you to get into action. Okay, so grownblackwomansuccess.com, click Success Sister Inner Circle is on the homepage. Put in promo code Finish Strong, and I'll see you on the other side. And in the meantime, be thinking about how you're thinking. All right, you got to think big because that small thinking is going to kill your big dreams. Okay, I'm gone now. Bye, y'all.